Well, for weeks we've been shaping up with personal trainer Carin Van Olst, but getting fit requires exercise as well as a diet.
Yeah, and today Carin is going to teach us how to nourish our bodies, what is a reasonable caloric intake per meal, and all of that good stuff so we can try to lose some weight. So tell us about how many calories do you think we should have per meal?
Well, depending on how many activities you do in a day. But say the average person and you work out just a little bit every day or you go for a long walk, a reasonable amount of calories per meal is 1,500 to 2,500.
Now, is that reasonable for maintenance
per
or
meal?
for losing?
That's for maintenance.
Okay.
And that's per meal?
Sorry, day.
Per day. Okay, I was about to say, like,
Wow.
Oh, that would not have been
I'm
good.
ready for some pie. I don't know about
no
you.
kidding,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so 1,500 to 2,500 calories per day.
Okay.
And the lower end would be for women and the higher end would be for men. And of course, if you're very active, you can add some to that.
So now, if you're trying to, if you're maintaining, now if you're trying to lose, what would you say?
Around 1,200 calories a day.
1,200. Is there a certain threshold you don't want to get too low? Because, you know, you hear that your metabolism can kind of slow down when you don't eat as much. Is there anything to do to combat that, or is there a certain point where we should never get like that low?
Well, you wouldn't want to go below 1,200 calories a day.
Okay.
And it's really good to spread that out over the day. So don't like starve yourself all day and then you get to your night meal and you just like, right?
Yeah, right.
I kind of do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, sometimes you just get so caught up in the busyness of your day that you don't have time to eat, and you maybe snack a little here and there, but then you're starving for a big meal by 5 o'clock, and so you overeat.
Yes.
Oh, or you do like me. I eat all 1,200 calories in my first meal of the day.
Oh my God.
I think it's smart to plan your meals as you do your exercise. You know, even in the beginning of the week, like on a Sunday, I typically and advise my clients to look at your week and see, okay, I'm going to be able to cook that day, not that day. Okay. I'm going to work out on those days. What should I eat? And I even cook everything on a Sunday, basically.
Really?
So plan your meals ahead as you do your exercise routine.
Yeah, it's really easy to go off track when you're busy.
Yes. It is, and we talk about trying to squeeze and exercise into a busy schedule, but what about eating on the run?
Yeah. Please, because I do that all the time.
I say take your food with you, really, honestly. You know, unless you're going to eat, if you're going to go out into a restaurant, order all the sauces and dressings on the side, and nothing fried, and nothing that's like soaked in anything too greasy, nothing white. Skip the bread and the butter, right?
I could live on just the bread alone and be really happy. So give us examples, because, you know, we talk in retrospect about all the things we should do, but let's ask the expert, really. Give us examples of the kind of meals we should be eating for an optimum fitness plan and for our health.
Great. Well, if you had a plate of food, you would want to have on there, say, 50% low-fat protein, 40% complex carbohydrates, and 10% of good fats. That does not include butter.
Okay, yeah.
So
go with the pan.
So cook in olive oil or something, you know, that's from plants and omega kind of acids, fats. But anyhow, so that's what a meal should look like. Nothing white, preferably.
Nothing white.
So no flour, no corn, no sugar products, and you know, nothing too greasy.
Now, what about what you eat before you work out? Like, one of my friends did this boot camp, and she got points, I think, taken off because she ate a starch or something before she worked out versus after. I don't know. What do you recommend to eat before, or what should you save after workout?
Before workout is tricky. You know, if you eat too much before you work out, you're gonna throw up.
Yeah, I don't like to eat
I don't know. I think to eat like an hour and a half before you work out is kind of the cutoff time. Depending on, of course, unless you go for a nice walk, then you can have. I think oatmeal is a good thing to eat. You know, slow burning complex carbohydrate.
Well, what is a complex carb? Explain that to people
Something
who don't know.
that burns really slow, so it takes you a while to like really burn it up.
Okay.
And then I like to have like an energy drink of some kind. Like I like to drink this one.
They don't upset your stomach. I'm always worried that they'll upset my tummy.
Yeah, you have to be careful. I wouldn't do it right before the workout. But like I said, an hour and a half before.
So maybe some oatmeal, you say, before you work out.
You know,
in the morning.
Carin, tell me what you think about this, because sometimes I have a crazy busy day. I'll eat something, and then I really want to get to a workout class, or I want to go to Zumba or whatever, but I don't feel like I have a lot of time, and I don't want to get sick.
Right.
So I'll have a spoonful of peanut butter, reduced fat peanut butter, because I feel like gives me good protein. That's good?
That's a really good one. And banana. I like peanut butter and banana together.
Okay, that's
skip
good.
the bread, but put those two things together, and that will give you a little bit of, you know, just enough energy.
Okay, good.
And healthy fats to make it through the class.
Well, and you know, we were talking with Dan earlier about shopping, and we want to be able to squeeze into our party dresses. Holiday season coming up, Halloween coming up, people want to get all dressed up. So if we just want to shed maybe 5 pounds, just that last 5 pounds, what do we do?
Okay, drinking, right? I tell you what, I did a little research on alcohol and sodas. I mean, if you drank 1 soda a day and you changed nothing else out of your diet, you would gain 15 pounds.
Does that
in a year.
include diet?
That's just 1 soda.
Or just regular?
Well, if you drank diet soda, then it's not so healthy for your kidneys and other bodily functions, because there's all the artificial sweeteners in there. So really, so drinking, number 1, like no alcohol, which turns straight into like a nice little bulge around your stomach and thighs. So anyhow, start there. Quit all the drinking, all the whites, everything white, no corn products.
Okay.
No sugar. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to be like that.
I know. You hear all the good things about drinking wine
no butter,
and
no
stuff.
bread.
1 glass of wine a day, and now it's like, nope. If you want to
And
lose
shop
weight.
the perimeter of your grocery store. That really helps, where all the healthy life things are.
Well, let's give our viewers information on where they can find you.
Okay, so I'm at carinsantafe at AOL.com or carinfitness.com.
Fabulous.
All right,
Well,
thank you
Carin,
so much.
Yes, thank you as always. We'll take your advice, I promise. But in the meantime, we'll start tomorrow because we're about to dig in to Village and Pies. Sorry, Carin.